Come on, everyone, now get into your places. You heard her. Into your places now. We're coming. I'm
tired.
coming.
We're looking
Get
at
my
my
place,
place,
Anna.
Anna.
Tessa.
Ah!
I'm so sorry, Tessa.
You better be Leo.
Careful next
I'm
time.
here.
You're watching Clovers and Honey AG. Enjoy the video. Hello, everyone. So today I will be doing a video that is not AGNTD. Would you believe it? No, you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't. I can't even believe it. But anyways, so this video is about how I found my dolls' personalities and how I gave them their names. This was suggested by winkydolls. She commented on my AGNTD Emotions Week video, so let's get right into how I named and found my personalities' dolls. Wait, no. I'm such a crackhead, oh my god. No. Okay, so the real thing is how I found my dolls' personalities and how I gave them their names. Ignore that little English mishap. Okay, so the first doll that we will be talking about is Anna. She is my Truly Me 23, and she was my first ever doll. So, if you don't know, because I haven't made any stop motions, especially about this, I haven't posted any stop motions, actually. So Anna is my hijabi. She's a Muslim convert. Yeah, that's a quick little backstory down thing. Okay, so I named her Anna because, when I named her Anna, with two N's instead of one N, I was like, okay, she's white, that's that. And I was like, what's a very white name? Anna, right? Yeah, okay, so her name was Anna, and then when I decided to make her, a hijabi, I was like, okay, let's take out that one N, because I have a Muslim friend named Anna, with one N. And so Anna is the head of the family, and, you know, I feel like it's kind of like, what's the word? An unspoken rule that the first doll that you've ever gotten is always gonna be the head of your family if you make those family stop motions. And Anna was my first doll. So naturally I was like, okay, I'm gonna have her be the head of the family, the one that cooks, the one that cleans, the one that does everything. Okay, so the next doll that we will be talking about is Clarissa. Now, just so you know, I won't be going in the order that I got them, because Clarissa, my Tenny Grant doll, is definitely not my second doll. Because I got Anna in 2012, and I got Anna in, I think, like 2017. So yeah, they're definitely not in the order that I got them in. But anyways, my next doll is Clarissa. Now, Clarissa is the loud theater kid, and okay, so how I named her. Let's first go into how and why I named her Clarissa. So, I play soccer, as if you've watched my AGNTD videos, you know that I play soccer. And there's a girl on my soccer team named Clarissa, and she kind of looks like my doll. And I was just kind of like, okay, I have no names other than Tenny, and I hate that name. Let's just name her Clarissa, okay? So yeah, that's the reason behind the name Clarissa. And the reason I made her a theater kid is because I'm a theater kid. I'm a theater kid. I don't look like Clarissa, but I wanted a theater kid, and I wanted her to be loud. I knew that I wanted Clarissa to be loud, and what do I think of loud? When loud, I think of theater kids, and choir kids, and band kids. So that's what she is. She's a loud choir theater kid. And that's how I came up with her personality, and voila, that's Clarissa Ismailova for you. Yes, she is Russian. Okay, so the next doll we will be talking about is Amina. She is my Truly Me 67, and I got her for Christmas of 2019. Okay, but that's not really important, because what I'm talking about is how I get her name and her personality. So, Amina's name, I had a friend in first grade, her name was Amina, and she looked like Amina. Put them together, boom, you got Amina, my 67. Okay, not very interesting, but, you know, it was very sentimental to me because she just disappeared after second grade, and I still really miss her. Yeah, and then, and then, oh my god, I need to stop saying and like and breathing and saying, okay, oh yeah, personality. Okay, personality. Her personality is that she likes to write, and, she actually wrote my Big Summer Movie in their universe. She wrote the Big Summer Movie and Unbounded, which is on hiatus. But, you know, in the real life, I wrote those and I put all the labor into that. But, okay, so she's the writer. She likes to write. She's very reserved, very quiet. And I did that because I like to write and I wanted to have a doll that writes. I didn't want to have all these scripts just come out of nowhere, right? So I had a doll. Boom. Backstory, she writes them. Okay, so the next doll that I'm talking about is Claire Thomas. Now, Claire Thomas is my Girl of the Year 2015, Grace Thomas. And how I came up with her name Claire, not from a friend. She doesn't look like any of my friends. I don't even know what Claire. Actually, I did, but she moved away or something. She disappeared. She didn't get kidnapped. I don't know where she is. Okay. I need to stop this. Okay. I don't even really know how I came up with the name Claire. I think it's kind of like how I came up with the first version of Anna. What's a white name? Boom. Claire. Done. And her personality is that she is not sporty. No, she's not sporty. That's Aphrodite. Okay, so she's not sporty, but she's actually very artsy. Not sporty at all, really. And yeah, she's already artsy, very reserved, a little bit like Amina, and they do share a room, in fact. I think they do. Let me double check. I don't think they share a room, but I want to do that. So she's very artsy, more reserved, and makes all the paintings, does all the photography around the house. The next doll we're talking about, Queen Harley. Okay, not AG Dalmatian's Harley, which is a Truly Me 21, no. Because my Harley is a Truly Me 55. I really don't quite know how I came up with her name. I think because originally she was supposed to come from I think like a Republican household or something, and I was like, what's a Republican name? Harley isn't necessarily a Republican name, but her name is Harley Davidson. And what is the Harley Davidson? Yes, the motorcycle company. Yes, she's named after the motorcycle company. Don't come at me, please. Creativity was not with me here, okay? And so that's kind of how I came up with her name. And then her personality, she's like, the therapist of the family. More actually, I don't know. I don't know if she's quiet or loud. I think she's just kind of like a mix of them, of the both. She's the therapist of the family. If someone's having a bad day, they'll come to her. She'll give them her advice. And then boom, they're better. She's like magic therapy. Okay, so the next doll we will be talking about is Serenity Akina. She is my Kanani Akina doll. Wasn't my first doll, actually. I got her in, I think, 20 something, after 2011, after she was a Girl of the Year, a lot after, actually. Okay, so Serenity Akina, it's funny because she is like the rough houser of the family. She doesn't calm down. She's very loud, constantly gets into mischief. She's like very upbeat and very loud, very happy, what's the word? Very excited, very happy, doesn't calm down. And if you don't know what the meaning of serenity means, it's calm, tranquil, quiet, which is the absolute opposite of Serenity's, what's the name? Personality. And I thought that was just kind of funny. So I was like, okay, she's gonna be the roughhouser, and I'm gonna name her Serenity, which is like calm, which she's not. And I just thought that was really funny, and I'm really proud of past me for coming up with that. Alright, so the next doll that we will be talking about is Aphrodite. Now Aphrodite is my Truly Me 64, and if you don't remember, when I was talking about Claire, I kept saying she was sporty, and I caught myself off, and I was like, wait, no, sporty is Aphrodite. We're finally talking about Aphrodite, and Aphrodite, breathing, and now Aphrodite is my sporty doll. I don't have many, sporty clothing, so I don't dress her in, sporty clothing because I don't have that. So yeah, bear with me on that one. And number two, actually, okay. And then how I came up with her name, well, basically, her original name was Artemis, and Artemis is the Greek goddess of, well, I don't know what she's the Greek goddess of, but I know that she has the hunters and stuff like that. Okay, and then, yes, okay, and then, yeah, and I was like, no, my sister named her 64 Aphrodite, so I can't do that. So you know what I did? No, my sister named her 64 Artemis, and I was like, no, I can't do that, so I named her Aphrodite. And boom, now you have Aphrodite, which is the goddess of love, as my masculine, sporty doll. And I just think that's kind of funny, kind of like how I named Harley after a car company, Serenity after, kind of like how I named Serenity after the absolute opposite of her personality. I named Aphrodite, the goddess of love and femininity, kind of, as the sporty masculine one, and I'm just so proud of myself for doing this. Like, what was I thinking? Okay, so the second to last doll that we will be talking about is Aphrodite. No, Hera Banks. Now, Hera Banks is my Truly Me 58. I got her, she's my most recent doll. I got her February 21st, and yeah. So, Hera is my non-binary they them doll, and Hera Banks' personality has not quite been made up yet. Now, I know that she is like kind of the diva. She's like me, okay? I spend a lot of time on my clothes, but I care about school and I'm like really busy with other stuff. But I do put a lot of effort into my clothing to try and make sure that I look my best every single time. Except when I'm filming this, I look terrible. But we don't talk about that. Okay, so she's like the diva, but not really. You know, she doesn't want to clean. She puts a lot of effort into like how she looks. But does she care about school? And does she try to stay active? Yes. Yes. Like me. So yeah, that's Hera Banks. The way that I came up with her name was I just wanted another doll named after a goddess, and I was like, well, why not just name Hera? You know? Yeah. So that's the backstory of Hera Banks. Now, last but not least, we will be talking about my doll, Sloane Wilson. Now, Sloane Wilson is my Blair Wilson Girl of the Year 2019 doll. I got her in 2019. That's that. Now, her name is Sloane, but I keep calling her Tessa, which was her other name. Now, obviously, her original name, she came in the box, Blair Wilson. I was like, no, I don't like Blair. So I was like, okay, well, how about Tessa? You know, that's Tessa. But I was like, but as I, like, you know, really got to know Tessa, Sloane, the name Tessa got to know Sloane. I was like, no, do I really like that name? No. So I was like, okay, let's go into a baby names website, look at some names. And I was like, okay, I'm between Nora, girl on my soccer team, no, and Sloane. I know a person named Sloane. Does she look like Sloane? No. But do I like the name Sloane? Yes. Boom. That's the one doll I need names for. Let's name her Sloane. Now, I'm not sure if Sloane will stick, but yes, that her current name is Sloane. And her personality is that she's the diva of the family. She's not as diva-ish as Sophie Claire from Pixie 7 or the diva in Dolls in the Rain. I don't know her name, but I know that she's the diva, and Sloane is not as diva-ish as her, but she is definitely the diva, puts a lot more effort into personality and school and what she looks like, how she presents herself. Doesn't care about school as much as Hera does, but does still put a little bit of effort into it. And she's much better at chores than Hera, but is worse at school than Hera. You know, they're like flip-flops of each other, Hera and Sloane. But yeah, anyways, that was Sloane, her backstory, and this video is 13 minutes long, without my intro, without my outro, without my outro. Without my outro as in thanks for watching, and without my outro stop motioned. So this video will probably turn out to be 14 minutes long. I need to stop talking. Let's go to the outro right now. Goodbye. Okay, so this is the outro. Welcome to the outro. Okay, outro stuff. Thanks for watching. Thank you to winkydolls for commenting a video idea. I should definitely do these videos more often, and after AGNTD finishes, I will definitely be having another cycle soon, maybe about in like 2 weeks, but yeah. Also, fun fact, this photo that you're seeing here is actually one singular frame of my summer movie, so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. This is a 14-minute long video without my stop-motioned intro, without my stop-motioned outro. I rant and I talk and I breathe so much. These videos are going to be 20 minutes long by the end of the summer. Like, what? Okay, this is so boring. Goodbye. Let's go to the outro now. The outro. Ugh, come on, Serenity. It's starting. Am I late? I literally did not notice. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Exactly, it means the world to us. Well, we gotta go. See you next video.